To add an ebook or article from EBSCO to your Canvas module, start by pressing the plus symbol at the top of the module where the name is. From here, you want to choose External Tool. These will self-populate and they're listed alphabetically. If you're interested in resources from EBSCO, you'll see here alphabetically where it says EBSCO Articles and EBSCO eBooks. EBSCO eBooks will just be limited to ebooks. So if you know you want to use an ebook resource, I suggest using that tool. EBSCO Articles is a little bit misleading because it also includes ebooks. So if you want to search across ebooks and articles, EBSCO Articles might be a good choice. For right now, let's just try searching for ebooks. It can take a second to load, but you'll see here we have a search window. And by default, it's pretty small, but let's just go ahead and see what happens when I search for, say, Chicano literature. So it says here showing results for Chicano literature, but you don't actually see much. If you want to get a bigger result list, you can expand your window by pulling from the lower right-hand corner and start scrolling. So let's say I find a resource that I want to use. Maybe this third option looks good to me. I have to click the Add Item button. So when I do that, I'm taken back to this external tool screen, but notice when I scroll down here, and actually it might work better if you drag the bar on the right-hand side of this window, you can see here that there's a URL. So this is the link to the item that you've added, and a page name. So typically the page name will be the title of the book or the title of the article. And you can consider whether or not that's what you want to keep it as, or if you want to name it something else to customize it a bit more. But assuming that everything looks okay, you can go ahead and click Add Item. And so now it's going to appear at the bottom of that particular module. So here is the book that I just chose. If I want the book to be visible, I want to publish it. So click the publish icon here. One thing that I think can be helpful, this is not a requirement, but something that might help your students visually. Say that you're assigning multiple readings in a week, or you just want to provide some guidelines to them as they read through a work. It can be helpful to have a page here that has some of those guidelines, and then beneath that you can indent and have your readings for the week or that correspond to that particular set of readings that you want them to complete. So I could actually over here on the right hand side choose to indent this, so then visually students can see that this is related to the week 7 reading assignment. And to see what this item looks like in your shell, go ahead and click the title. And you can see here that the full ebook is available. I could click on one of these chapters here. And another consideration, assuming that, say, you're not going to ask your student to read the entire book, if you include those reading guidelines above, say you want to assign a specific chapter, that's where you could potentially specify that. In any case, let's say I want to look at chapter 4. I click that link and it loads right here in my browser window. So yeah, that's all there is to it. Feel free to reach out if you have any questions.